Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that the famous new car smell people love is actually the scent of over 200 chemicals? That fresh scent comes from plastics, adhesives, and fabrics releasing gases, a process called off-gassing. Some of these chemicals can even irritate your eyes or lungs if you sit in a closed car for too long. So next time you sniff that new car aroma, remember, it's not magic, it's chemistry. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that bananas are slightly radioactive? It's because they contain potassium. And a tiny part of that potassium is a radioactive type called potassium-40. Don't worry though, you'd have to eat millions of bananas at once to feel any effect. In fact, scientists even use the banana equivalent dose to explain small amounts of radiation. So the next time you eat a banana, you're technically glowing, just a little bit. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that an octopus has not one, not two, but 3 hearts? 2 of those hearts pump blood to the gills while the third sends it to the rest of the body. And here's the coolest part. When an octopus swims, the main heart actually stops beating. That's why they prefer crawling on the ocean floors. It saves their energy. 3 hearts, 8 arms, and endless cool facts. Now that's amazing. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that your smartphone is more powerful than the computer NASA used to land astronauts on the moon? In 1969, NASA's Apollo guidance computer ran at just 0.043 megahertz, while your phone runs at over 3,000 megahertz. That means your phone could have powered multiple Apollo missions and still had battery left for selfies. So next time you scroll online, remember, you're holding more power than rocket scientists once had. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that space actually has a smell, and it's like burnt steak? Astronauts say that after a spacewalk, their suits smell smoky, like seared metal or barbecue. That smell comes from high-energy atoms mixing with air when the astronauts come back inside. So outer space doesn't just look amazing, it has its own scent too. Burnt steak, hot metal, and mystery. Space really is out of this world. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your stomach replaces its lining every 3 days? That's because the acid in your stomach is so strong it could actually dissolve metal. To protect itself, your body keeps making fresh stomach lining, like changing armor. Without that, your own stomach acid could burn right through you. 3 days, new lining. Your stomach's got better maintenance than most cars. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that listening to your favorite song can actually reduce pain? Scientists discovered that music releases dopamine, the same chemical that makes you happy when you eat chocolate or get a hug. So next time you put on your earphones, remember, you're not just hearing music, you're healing a little too. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that yawning is contagious even through text? Just reading the word yawn or seeing someone mention it can make your brain trigger a yawn response. Scientists say it's linked to empathy. Our brain copies what others feel. So if you're yawning right now, gotcha. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that the first computer mouse was made of wood? Back in 1964, engineer Douglas Engelbart built it with 2 metal wheels and a wooden shell. No lasers, no Bluetooth, just wood and wires. And that tiny invention changed how the whole world uses computers today. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that trees can actually talk to each other? Through a network of underground fungi called the Wood Wide Web, trees share nutrients, send warnings, and even help sick trees grow back. So yeah, forests have their own secret internet. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that butterflies can taste with their feet? When they land on a leaf, tiny sensors on their legs can tell if it's good for laying eggs. It's like having taste buds on your shoes. So next time you see a butterfly resting, it might just be tasting its landing spot. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that glass is technically a liquid, not a solid? It flows so slowly that over centuries, old window glass becomes thicker at the bottom. Scientists call it an amorphous solid. It behaves like a frozen liquid. So that smooth window in your room? It's actually flowing, just really, really slowly. Science is full of surprises, even in the glass you look through every day. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that your phone is dirtier than a toilet seat? Studies show that the average smartphone has 10 times more bacteria on its surface. That's because we touch it all day, at work, while eating, even in the bathroom. So the next time you grab your phone, remember, it's due for a good clean. A quick wipe today might save you a few sneezes tomorrow. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that the hole in your pen cap is there to save lives? It's not for ink flow or decoration. It's a safety feature. If someone accidentally swallows the cap, that hole lets air pass through, preventing choking. This tiny design detail has saved countless lives around the world. Small design, huge purpose. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that your brain generates enough electricity to power a small light bulb? Every time your neurons fire, tiny electrical signals travel through your brain at high speed. Add up millions of them, and you produce about 20 watts of electricity. That means you're literally walking around with a mini power plant in your head. Your brain is brighter than you think, literally. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know that chewing gum can help you remember things better? Studies show that the act of chewing increases blood flow to the brain. This boost helps improve focus, alertness, and short-term memory. So next time you're studying or trying to remember something, try chewing gum. A tiny chew might give your brain a tiny upgrade. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know there's a simple reason your zipper gets stuck? It's usually because tiny fibers from your clothes get caught between the teeth. Zippers use a hook and cup locking system that snaps each tooth into place. When even one tooth bends out of shape, the whole chain jams. That tiny bend blocks the slider from moving smoothly. That's why soap or pencil graphite can make your zipper glide again. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your body actually glows in the dark? Humans emit tiny amounts of natural light called biophotons. These particles come from chemical reactions happening inside your cells. But the glow is 1,000 times too weak for our eyes to see. Special ultra-sensitive cameras can actually capture it. So yes, your body shines every day. You just don't see it. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know there's a scientific reason you think of the perfect comeback after the moment has passed? It's called l'esprit de l'escalier, the staircase effect. During tense moments, your brain prioritizes survival over clever thinking. So your witty response arrives only after the stress lowers. That delay gives your brain time to process what you should have said. So don't worry. Your brain wasn't slow. It was just busy protecting you. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your pen can stop writing even when it still has plenty of ink? It usually happens because air bubbles get trapped inside the ink tube. When that bubble reaches the tip, ink can't reach the ballpoint. Temperature changes can also thicken the ink and slow it down. That's why tapping, shaking, or swirling the pen sometimes makes it work again. So the next time your pen dies, it's not empty. It's just air getting in the way. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your bones are actually stronger than steel by weight? Bone has a unique structure made of minerals and collagen fibers. This structure makes it incredibly tough while staying lightweight. By weight, bone is about 5 times stronger than steel. It absorbs impact by flexing slightly instead of snapping instantly. So inside you right now is one of nature's toughest engineering marvels. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your body sometimes wakes you up before your alarm on purpose? It's your internal clock predicting when you need to wake up. Your brain releases stress hormones shortly before your usual wake-up time. These hormones gently boost your heart rate to prepare your body. That's why you sometimes wake up naturally, even without the alarm. So it's not magic. Your body just knows your routine better than you think. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your shoes squeak because of tiny pockets of trapped air? When your shoe presses down, air gets forced between the sole and the floor. That trapped air vibrates, creating the squeaking sound. Moisture or smooth floors make the sound even louder. Sometimes it's the insole rubbing against the inside of the shoe. So your shoes don't need fixing. They're just making music from physics. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your body uses quantum physics to help you stay alive? Your cells use quantum tunneling to help enzymes work extremely fast. This allows chemical reactions that should take centuries to happen instantly. Your sense of smell also uses quantum vibration to identify scents. Your brain may even use quantum effects to process information. So right now, inside you, quantum mechanics is quietly keeping you alive. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know time actually feels faster as you get older for a scientific reason? When you're young, your brain processes more new experiences. New experiences make time feel slower because your brain stores more detail. As you age, life becomes more routine, so your brain records less per moment. With fewer new memories, your brain compresses time. So if you want time to feel slow again, keep learning new things. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your phone screen gets smudgy because of a special coating it already has? That screen is covered with something called an oleophobic layer. It's designed to repel oil from your skin. But the more you use your phone, the faster that coating wears away. When it thins out, oil clings to the glass instead of sliding off. That's why the older your phone gets, the easier it smudges. Tell me something I don't know. Did you know your entire body is mostly empty space? Atoms look solid, but more than 99.999999% of each atom is just nothing. If a nucleus were the size of a marble, the nearest electron would be a football field away. So why don't we fall through floors? Because electromagnetic forces hold everything in place like invisible walls. So right now, you're basically a cloud of empty space held together by pure force. Tell me something I don't know. Supermarket fruits don't shine naturally. That perfect glossy look on apples, oranges, and lemons is actually added. After harvest, fruits are washed to remove dirt, but this also strips away their natural protective coating. So producers replace it with a thin layer of edible wax to stop moisture loss, extend shelf life, and make the fruit look fresher than it really is. That bright supermarket shine? It's not nature. It's chemistry and marketing. Tell me something I don't know. When your phone hits 1%, it's not actually almost empty. Most phones keep a hidden reserve of power that you never see. Manufacturers do this to prevent deep discharge, which can damage the battery permanently. So when your phone shuts down at 1%, it's actually protecting itself. Tell me something I don't know. Your oven door has 2 or even 3 layers of glass. This isn't for looks. It keeps the outside cool enough to touch. Inside, temperatures can reach over 250 degrees Celsius. The air between each layer traps heat like insulation. That simple window is actually high-temperature engineering.